me see how y'all coming on this one right here.
With someone who is still dreaming. Now, you go get your dream together, darling, and then we can still be friends as you're figuring things out.
Why the ladies laughing? Y'all don't want dreamers?
I will support you as a friend. Like, you got it, baby. You can do it. But don't come over here trying to tie your life with mine if you still in dream mode. Okay? Because I can't raise a family on a dream.
Why not?
Not in the man's position. Not in the man's position. If you can't take on the responsibility of being a leader of a household, if that's not what you want to do, then just say you want to fool around. Just say you want a partner. Like, be honest. But don't come in here talking about you want a wife, because you have to be a husband to have a wife.
Oh, man. Potential is not enough. I almost feel like I don't know. Do I need to run that back? You know what? I ain't going to run that back.
Run it back.
Yeah. With someone who is still dreaming. Now, you go get your dream together, darling, and then we can still be friends as you're figuring things out.
Why the ladies laughing? Y'all don't want dreamers?
I will support you as a friend. Like, you got it, baby. You can do it. But don't come over here trying to tie your life with mine if you still in dream mode. Okay? Because I can't raise a family on a dream.
Why not?
Not in the man's position. Not in the man's position. If you can't take on the responsibility of being a leader of a household, if that's not what you want to do, then just say you want to fool around. Just say you want a partner. Like, be honest. But don't come in here talking about you want a wife, because you have to be a husband to have a wife.
Man. So what you see, man? What you think about what the young lady is saying, man?
In 2023, I totally agree with her. And nowadays, these potentials are these are dreams, a lot of them. It's not like these guys are, he working at Ford and he has potential. That's totally different than I want to be a comedian and got potential, or I want to be a YouTuber, or I want to do something that's totally like a 1 in a million shot. They're not doing these regular jobs, garbage man, postman, policeman. Those are careers with potential, and you can get 18, 19. These, I want to do something that's never been done before, and that's fine if you're single with no wife and no kids. So yes, I totally agree that this potential has to be real potential. Because a lot of guys will sell you a dream. Oh, baby, I'm about to get these houses, and I'm gonna flip these houses, and I'm gonna do this real estate, or I'm gonna do this crypto, or I'm gonna do this whatever it is, and don't have a real plan. See, potential comes with a plan. So I think it's more so if you have to have a plan in place. And a lot of guys, they be selling dreams. And a lot of these ladies, they going from a senior to a nurse. They going from a secretary to, a lot of these ladies have plans. And if you're not moving on down the road with them, they're not waiting. Because don't nobody want to be happy. You hear it all the time. I'm unhappy. Don't you want me to be happy? They're not waiting 10 years. They're not waiting 10 minutes. So I tell my boys, get yourself together. Get on your road. Get on your road to your purpose because they're so I agree with her.
Okay. So I'll say this. I agree with some of those points. The one thing I will say is the point around the struggle love. I would disagree with that. And the only reason I would disagree with that is because what that typically looks like for some folks out here is that's the building stage. So that's the stage when somebody is building with somebody, right? And I think that's some of our problem, right? So referencing back to the video, this young lady said a few things. She said a few things that I would consider red flags in this video, right? I didn't get just solely this being about the man's essentially still being in his phase of dreams, right? And kind of going through his process, right? I was picking up on some other things that she said in that video. And one of the things that she said in that video is attaching your life to hers. That right there for me was a red flag. And the reason that was a red flag is because at no point is she referencing building and growing with a man. Yet what I'm getting from this video is that she is literally saying that she wants to wait at the finish line until you got all the money lined up and the houses and the investments and the properties and all of this, and then she want to join your team. Yep, and that's when I have the problem. Because see, typically that may not be the woman for you. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I actually am down for the young lady who wants to build and grow together. That tells me if that girl is really the one for me or if she's not. Not the girl waiting at the finish line for the shiny medal. Not her. For me, that's an opportunist. Yeah, so I think what we're dealing with now is we really have to understand what we are looking at. Like I said, multiple red flags coming out that video. Another point in there. When she first started that video, she made a point of calling or speaking about this gentleman as darling. It wasn't a man, it wasn't a young man, it wasn't any of that. It was darling, right? So we changing how we want to refer to this man, right? We essentially are establishing a criteria around this man and how we view this man. This is why she made the point about you joining to her life. Not about you guys joining your lives together, not about her aligning to your plan, which is how it's supposed to look. She didn't say align to his plan. She said join in her life. As if she's the foundation. He's just joining into what she's got going on. That right there tells me her mindset is already off. So she's not even looking at this the right way. The other thing is the double standard. Yep, I hear double standard in what the young lady is saying. She's talking about the fact that this man cannot dream or want for these higher levels of achievement. But is that not the life of a lot of the ladies today? If we keep it a buck. Yeah, we don't put limitations on ladies out here. They can take as much time as they want to try to figure out what they do. 9, 10, 20 businesses. 1 week is selling clothes. The next week is wigs and whatever else. So we don't put them type of restrictions on ladies out here. And the other thing to add in addition to that, just because a man is essentially working through his process does not mean he can't still provide while that's happening. Yeah, I'm not sure where we get that from. Yeah, just because a man is looking for a different direction to take his family or take himself in does not mean he can't still be working, taking care of bills and providing for a household and leading a family. That doesn't mean that at all.
Like, where are you going with this? Why is it that all of a sudden we expect a man to just literally come out the package ready? When it's just not realistic. We all need time to grow. We all need time to mature into our spaces. And why is it in the Black community in particular, do we expect our men to have it all figured out so soon and so quickly? Why is that? Because I keep waiting to see like these types of conversations being had by other people in other communities and other ethnicities, but they're not. These people are getting married young and living with their parents until they get situated. And then they buy a house, and usually it's a really nice house because they took the time to save up their money, and it was nothing. It was normal. It was not a big deal. But now we feel like this man needs to have everything ready. I would just ask women, is it because, once again, you have taken on way too much life experience and you have taken on too many things? And so now you feel like you are at a point where any man that is in your space already has to have ... because that's what you're going to need to, like she said, for him to fit into your life. And that's backwards. We doing too much too soon.